New beats, Ray. The new beats, Ray. What do you say about the new beats you're making on your IG?
Just trying to push it forward, man. As always, you know
But I
me.
feel like you changed the formula on something.
What you think I changed it on?
I don't know. It's because something's different,
Mm,
isn't it?
I don't think so. I think I just, well, yeah. I'm paying attention to details and stuff, shit. I'm doing shit that I'm like, the average listener may or may not hear this shit.
So you're saying you always have that pocket. It's just that you're not always like going there because you know you already like.
Yeah, like I don't think it ain't too much production wise that I tried or did or worked or it worked or it became an industry sound
Mm,
or like the moment. Even now I study myself, right? Like I could listen to the one way up
mm,
and go, damn, I kind of, yeah, like niggas wasn't running they shit. And not to even say or sound ego or whatever, but it's like niggas wasn't running them hi hats and shit like how I was. So when I listen to that record, it's the same like an artist or like I guess in that time like with Lil Wayne, right?
mm,
Like Lil Wayne, what I mean? If you was an up and coming dude, you probably was mimicking that at the
yeah.
time, a Millie. So it's one of them things where it's like if people say it or not, and I know, like yeah, like I still do it to this day, like just innovate shit. I
Yeah.
think anybody like me, it don't always work, it don't always stick, it don't always land. It's not supposed to. Oh yeah,
Mm.
shout out, Fresh Hustle at merch. Be
Bro, you gotta send
stand
me
up.
one of those.
You know what I mean? Let me send y'all the back
Camo.
and all
Blue
that.
camo.
The blue camo with the logo on the back.
Uh, Listen, bro, you know what surprised me with the new beats? It was this pocket where it's like Travis Scott and all that shit.
You
But
think?
yeah, kind of. But I never thought that you was even like trying to be in those pockets. Would you just like,
I think I could do whatever and bring me to it.
yeah,
Like I know that. Not, again, this is just all in creativeness. So, and even if not, it's fun for me to study, research, study, sit back. And then once all right, I could bring this to it.
hmm. What are your like advice or tips about when you hit a wall and you like stuck kind of creatively and like mentally and you have to keep things moving forward but at the same time you just feel like stuck. What's the best way to like get out of that like mood?
Um, I guess when I feel like I'm stuck, um, my peers, Swoosh, G Man, Trenchy, Trapper,
Mm.
um, it depends. My mom, like, you gotta just switch your mindset, and then you won't be really stuck. I think the people that be stuck is the people that be on materialistic shit.
Mm.
So, what I mean? If you spiritual, I don't think you're gonna be stuck because I draw inspiration from everywhere.
Mm.
Whether or not it's popular, that's an opinion. But as I say, I create, just create.
Man, the funny thing is I'm in a weird mood where everything's going really well but I feel stuck. I don't know why. As I've never been this good in all areas of life but at the same time I feel stuck. I don't know why.
Stuck like how
Stuck
creatively.
like it as in like everything's moving forward but like the next level is reachable but at the same time it feels like something like there's a gap. where I have to do something to get to that next like step, but I just feel like
Oh,
stuck in this like step I
oh
am.
yeah, the yeah, get be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Mm,
So this shit crazy.
mm,
So definitely gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
mm.
And yeah, man, like the level up, I think um or you know, you taking a break.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
break is
think
always
people
good too, bro.
I don't think people or you know creatives like people take breaks. That don't mean you quit.
Mm,
You could take a break, you know, do some shit that's fun, do some shit, you know, like I do shit outside of the booth. You know, I might hit the autobahn or some shit.
yeah.
Um, you know, they got the autobahn shit out by my crib. You know, I might go to a comedy show. You know, you just gotta do shit, go out to dinner. Like that's just regular shit. And
Mm,
you know, being being in something else or being in another atmosphere, or you might see something or something might spark an idea, or you might hear something. What's that shit? I gotta get Shazam
yeah.
this year. So right, you might be at the restaurant, you eating, and you hear some shit you could sample with Shazam. So like
Yeah.
as I said, sometimes it's best to take that break.
But the thing is,
Cause
like,
like how you said, if you just in it,
yeah,
you can't see sometimes, but when you take that break, you can kind of assess and reassess. Like
the
you said,
crazy
what you got to do to go to the next level.
the crazy part is when you was on the hunt, you was more like the hunger for reaching that level made everything so much easier than when you actually are at that level and like everything's going well, money comes in and like bro, everything's going so well. I'm kind of like surprised. I used to pray about days like this, but now that I'm here, it's like it was nothing special.
You just said it. A lot's another thing people don't talk about prayer.
Mm,
Gotta pray, ask the divine creator,
or,
put it out there. You ain't supposed to know the steps. You ain't
mm,
supposed to know how, but like how you said, look, everything going on for you, you like, yo, I pray for this. So
yeah.
now that it's here, you like, damn, what do I do? Cause niggas don't expect this shit to go like how you said, how it's going.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Me, nah, like I knew from all this, from you go through all this hardships
Mm.
and obstacles, what else is left for shit to be, right? Ain't it supposed to be all good? If you
Yeah,
know
ain't
for a
it?
fact
Yeah,
that you
isn't it
really
supposed to be
tried,
like this?
you
It's
really
supposed.
sacrificed, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be operating.
Mm,
So once it's operating, what's next?
mm,
Okay, the next endeavor. That's just, like me. Which for me, the podcast, y'all already know Hustle at Radio every Friday, 9 p.m. Um, I'm gonna drop the sound kits, get into that endeavor. And yeah, just I guess the producing or the creative, consultant like this, you know,
yeah.
y'all could book me for the one-on-one call. Um, a little $150 just for my time.
Something light.
Yeah, something like $150. The one-on-one. Even if you in the stew, same shit apply. Let me hear the beat. Let me hear the hook.
Mm,
Put my input. The music review. That's what I'm gonna call it. The Ray Trizzy music review.
yeah.
Yeah, I paid $150. And I'm telling you, it'll be worth it.
Tell us some about what Trenchy's doing right now. What is he cooking up?
Cuz cooking up something exclusive right now.
Where?
Which I think y'all heard this joint up on YouTube. So, we gonna drop this shit. Trenty working on his new project.
Let's go. So what do you think about 23, dog? This year. What's the new big thing for this year?
Say that again.
What's the new big thing for 23 this year?
For me,
Yeah.
I just want to take the podcast where it need to be.
Mm.
Like musically, like I say I'm already legendary. You don't want to beat, the beat whatever. But like I said, I work with my brothers, and it's whatever they want to accomplish.
Or
I just, I'm just helping them with the soundtrack.
yeah. All right, Ray Trizzy. I see you, my G.
Yes, sir, Mzilla. You already